fasting affects the spirit man. One thing that we need to understand about the art of fasting and prayer is that fasting connects us to the source, and the source is generally God. It gives us a direct line to God. Our spirit came from God. That's why the Bible says the spirit cries, Abba, Father. That word Abba means source. So we need to be connected to our source. And the only way that we can be connected to our source through a direct line is by sensitizing our spiritual antenna through fasting and prayer. Fasting is very, very important. Number one, it subdues the flesh. The spirit becomes the king. And once the spirit becomes the king, then the spirit begins to rule over the flesh. Galatians chapter 5 verses 17. Number two, fasting makes our spiritual antenna to be very sensitive, to catch the spiritual frequency. We need to understand that as many as are led by the Spirit of God are sons of God. So for us to connect to the spiritual frequency of the Spirit, then we need to subdue our body through discipline by fasting and praying. And by fasting and praying, we now make the flesh to become weak and the spirit to become strong. Hence, when the spirit becomes strong, our spiritual antenna that is also called our intuition becomes very, very sensitive, and it can connect to the spirit of God. Number three, fasting increases our dependence on the Lord. When we fast, then our spiritual senses are energized, and our faith is boosted up. So we don't lean on our own understanding, but we acknowledge God. In other words, we depend on God in everything that we do. Number four, fasting strengthens our spiritual power, and also it helps us to have intimacy with God. Number five, it brings spiritual clarity.